A mother's desperate prayers for her only son became the very chain that dragged him into darkness. The boy, once destined to wear the collar of a priest, would instead raise his hands to destroy the woman who gave him life. At first, it seemed like friendship. They gave him food, shelter, and clothes. They laughed together, shared secrets, and mocked the seminary. But then, one night, they led him into the bush. An abandoned shrine stood there, candles flickering. A goat was tied to a tree. "What is this?" Chukwudi whispered. Emeka smirked. "Tonight, you become one of us. No more outsider." They pricked his finger, mixed his blood with wine, and forced him to drink. The air grew heavy. The ground seemed to breathe. Then the leader leaned close. "To prosper, to live, you must sleep with your mother. Refuse, and your body will rot, your pockets will dry, and death will haunt you." Chukwudi staggered back. "What? That is madness." But the oath was sealed. The shadows in the shrine seemed to grin. From that night, life turned into horror. When he tried to sleep, nightmares seized him. He saw his mother's face twisted in pain, his dead father pointing an accusing finger, whispering, "You have cursed this family." When he woke, scratches burned across his chest. Sometimes, coins in his pocket turned to dust. Food rotted on his plate. Mirrors reflected him smiling when he was not. And always, whispers. "Obey the oath. Do it. Or die." He could not endure it anymore. One day, weak and trembling, he returned to his village. Mama Ifeoma's eyes widened at his wasted frame. "My son, what has happened to you?" And so, he told her everything, the scandal, the gang, the oath, the curse. His words spilled like poison. She covered her ears, trembling. "Chukwudi. Abomination. Even to speak of such is sin. God forbid." "Mama, if I don't," he sobbed, "I will die." Her voice hardened, though tears ran down her face. "I would rather bury you in righteousness than let you drag me into this evil." That night, madness overtook him. He locked the door, barring windows, trapping his mother inside. His eyes burned red. "Mama, forgive me," he muttered. "I don't want this, but they won't let me live." She cried out, clutching her rosary. "The blood of Jesus. Break this curse." The air turned icy. Candles flickered out. Shadows slithered across the walls, whispering in strange tongues. Neighbors, hearing her screams, forced the door open. They found Chukwudi clutching his mother, sobbing like a madman, as though wrestling with invisible forces. They tore her away, but the secret was out. From then on, horror followed him. Snakes crept into his hut at night. Rats feasted on his food before his eyes. Villagers whispered of eerie lights flickering from his windows, of screams echoing until dawn. His health decayed, skin pale, eyes sunken, hands shaking. Even when he tried to walk, failure followed. Coins turned to ash in his hands. He became a walking corpse, feared and pitied. Still, Mama Ifeoma prayed. Night after night, she knelt before the crucifix, tears staining the floor. "Lord, if you must take me, take me. But deliver my son from this chain." One stormy night, while Chukwudi writhed on the ground, foaming, shadows swirling around him, she placed the crucifix on his chest. "God of heaven, break this covenant. Let this curse die with me." He convulsed, screamed, and collapsed unconscious. When he awoke at dawn, the voices were gone. The air felt lighter. The chains had broken. But Mama Ifeoma lay beside him, silent, hands still clasped in prayer. She was gone. Chukwudi lived, but never the same. He wandered from town to town, telling his story. "I was meant to be a priest, but I chose wrong friends. I sought shortcuts, and found chains. Evil may promise wealth, but it only delivers death. Learn from me, bad company buries destiny. And in whispers, his name spread through Enugu, not as a priest, but as a warning.